The JV Zoo event is much bigger than last year. There's way more people here, and there's some big people here too. Like I just connected with Steve Memel. Y'all should Google him. I just literally had coffee with him at Starbucks. He's a big deal. He's a
Nice.
big guy in the music industry, and he's been in some movies too. And just like super nice guy. You'd never in a million years think that he was this super famous guy. And just connected with him and talked about YouTube and music and all the crazy things going on in there. And um, you come to events and it's like it really is the thing that can make you really successful in the internet marketing space or in any space because connecting on Facebook and Skype and Twitter is great, but it's just not the same when you come to an event and you meet somebody and you shake their hand and you look them in the eye and you have a cup of coffee with them and break bread with them. Just adds a whole nother dynamic, and it's just it's easier to connect with people that way. So anytime if you can go to an event, I mean, I know that they're not cheap, but anytime you can go to one, if there's one locally in your city, go to it. It's definitely a must do. It'll really help you. Helped me a lot. I speak from experience. It's helped me in my business a lot, and nobody knew who I was until I went to the first Warrior event in 2011, and then everybody knew who I was shortly after that. So you gotta just do it.
Oh, absolutely. What I was talking with Hugh yesterday, Hugh
Hugh,
Hitchcock
Hugh
last
Hitchcock.
night,
Okay.
and
Yep.
he was all talking about his challenges he just launched yesterday, and he's running solo this time, and I was like, yeah, you're right down there too, and he was like, yeah, he had to miss it because of the launch, and then I was talking with your buddy Jake, who lives here in town,
Jake Gray.
Gray,
Yep.
yeah, and him and I are going to have coffee and stuff. But yeah, we both were saying, the events are where it's at. I mean, you've got to there's you get to know somebody by talking to them over a period of time, and then you can Skype and stuff like that. But like you said, when you sit down and you're 3 feet away from somebody,
Yep.
it just brings on so much more. And then you're mixing and mingling, and like you said, for me, I had to get to know these guys to end up being an affiliate. They got to know you.
Yep. Yep.
There's so many people that come and go. So that's awesome.
It
That's awesome.
becomes it
Glad you have it
becomes
there.
much easier to get people like when you're doing your launch or whatever. Like once you're friends with them, it becomes much easier to get them to promote your stuff. It's like the in crowd. Like once you realize what the in crowd's all about, it's really that we're just all friends first. Business is
Hmm.
secondary, but then like we all support each other when we need to for our businesses. It's kind of weird. It's weird in the sense when I say it's weird, it's because people don't realize that it really is how it is. Like when we say, "Oh, I'm friends with this guy, I'm friends with that guy," like I really am friends with a lot of these guys, and I hang out with a lot of them when I come to the events, and all the deals go down inside the hotel rooms, and talking about stuff and what we're doing in our businesses, and masterminding with each other, and then helping each other out, and it's just
See, but that is one thing that I've noticed, which kind of watered down that whole friends
yeah,
thing, is because like you and Don Wilson and
McKinney and
Brad Spencer,
yep,
McKinney, yeah, and Rymack. I mean, all those guys. You sat down and you've built a relationship face to face.
totally,
So when you say, "Hey, I'm friends with this dude. I know him,"
yep.
it people go, "Yeah, but I just heard somebody on a video say,
Right.
or I get that email that
Right.
says my friend just launched,"
Right.
and you're like, "You don't know that dude."
Right. Right.
That's why I always edit my emails and say my Facebook friend
Right.
or a dude I've been following for a long time.
Right. Right. Yeah. No, I hear you. I hear you. But in my case, it really is the truth. I know a lot of these guys. I've hung out with them. I've partied with them. I picked them up at the airport yesterday. A bunch of them. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, if you really want to know, I mean, I dropped your YouTube channel in from I think it was 2011 when you did all those interviews
Yep.
where you were just out in the hallway grabbing people,
Yeah.
and they were like, shotgunned, hey, I'm Anthony here,
Yeah, I know. But you know how much, how great that content was for me too. Like
Oh,
it
dude,
was great
you
for my
blew up.
yeah, it was great for my credibility, and now I was ranking under their names, and when people were
Uh-huh.
seeking them out, they were seeing me, and like stuff like that helps a lot, and it's a great way to
Oh,
build a relationship with people. You know.
I know I helped your YouTube channel because I think I sat on there one day for like 6 hours.
Nice, awesome,
I was watching everything back to back. I'm like,
awesome.
well, who's this? Oh, I've heard this name. Oh, who's this? I heard that.
Awesome, awesome. That's awesome. I was hoping that today, since last week we didn't really get to do a lot of hot seats, I was hoping that today we could do some hot seats and help some people out in their business.
Oh
Um,
man, we've had so much success posted up this week.
nice, nice.
So much. I mean, just monster amounts of, oh my God, I can't believe this. Oh my God, I can't believe it happened so fast. And it's like, just A to Z. And you and a little bit of me make it seem easy, but it's just because we've got it in a repetition and we know the steps. It's automatic,
Right, right,
now.
right.
But I mean, like I've told people, it's been 5 years of me doing, everything that I do daily, from brushing my teeth to taking a shower, and it's been 3.5 years of just solid YouTube, every day, stuff happening. As I was asked yesterday, oh my God, your YouTube, your Hangouts go so well, and I'm like, I don't think they do, because like I'm tripping over things that I know I should be doing fine, but when you don't know the platform, it's like, oh yeah, over there on the left, just click that button, you're fine.
Right, right.
And they're like, what, how did you know that? I broke it so many times. So yeah, I'm hoping that we got some people they'll
We
comment,
we
and
do.
I've got to learn this.
We got quite a few people on the call. Dale Monk says that the RSS is boosting my web pages and local listings. Is this normal? Yeah, Dale. Like it'll bring stuff up too. Boosting mean going up on the first page, right? I have one search engine result page with 5 listings on the page. When should I be concerned? Don't be. There's nothing to be concerned about. Let it ride.
Yeah, yeah, play it out, brother.
Yeah, I would. If it's doing well, just leave it alone. Don't do anything else to it. If it's already ranking, Dale, just leave it where it's at. Uh, and then when it starts to slip, do a little bit more. Okay. Hopefully that helps. Hey, Robert and Rick Berto, father-son team, love it. We got a whole bunch of folks on the call here. Um, Mike just posted in the FB group something to share with the group. He created a quick 50-second video, ranked on page 1, saw the client, booking more videos next week. Whoop, whoop. It's awesome. I'm going to teach everyone how to do this. This is going to be part of the quick step process of the fastest way to get to $2,000. And after speaking with Dan Machado or Maduro, I think his name is Maduro. After speaking with him last week, he overlooked. We have a contest inside the Facebook speed ranking group. Some of you may have seen it, some of you may have not. I'm going to share my screen with you so that you all can see it. And a lot of people overlooked this. Dan overlooked it because he thought it was for people that had experience. And it's actually not. It's for everybody. There's a reason. There's a method to my madness. And I put this contest up, and I'm just going to go over it. Some of you already know about it. Bear with me because there are folks that don't, and I just want to enlighten everybody. So we've got this contest going on. I gotta close all this stuff out. I'm working on one monitor here today, and it's a little defunct. Okay. So everybody, this is the contest right here. Okay, so what you have to do, or what I'm telling you to do in this contest, is to rank a video for a keyword, any keyword that has the word review in it. I don't care if the keyword gets 1 visitor per month. I don't care if it doesn't get searched at all. I don't care. I'm going to pay you $25 up to 4 videos. So you could go and rank. Let's say you have a coffee shop in your town called Jimmy or Jack and Jill's Coffee Shop, you can go and rank for Jack and Jill's Coffee Shop review. Just make a short little video about Jack and Jill's Coffee Shop, rank that video, post the results in this group with a screenshot, and I will send you $25. You can do up to 4 videos. Now, there's 2
The
reasons.
screenshot of Google ranking, not video rank.
Right, of Google
Okay.
ranking, yeah. And there's 2 reasons why I'm doing this. Numero uno, I obviously want you to get some results with the system, and I want some testimonials, right? That's obvious. But there's another reason too, because it's going to get you to take action and realize that this is not as hard as you think, and it's going to get the video up there on the first page for a local business that you're a patron of. It's better to do this for businesses that you visit regularly, that you're a patron of, because then what you can do is you can go to that business owner and say, hey, look what I did for you. I did a really cool review video. I'm grateful for the services that you provide or the products that you provide, and I thought I'd make a little review video for you, letting everyone know how awesome you are. And then just show it to them. You could show it to them on your mobile phone. You could send them an email. Whatever. Just open up that door of communication with them. And then
I love sending the email, and that's what I did with my barber to knock off what you did.
Yep.
Was I said, you know, in their email, on their contact, in their web browser or in their website, and I said, open Google, search for this. You'll see a video of you.
Yep.
And that was it, because my contact information was there, and I get a phone call, and he's like, how did you do that so fast?
Yeah.
That's what we do.
And then it opens up the dialogue, and then you can say to them, well, I can do this for you for a bigger keyword, like city name coffee shop, right? You don't want to go after the big keyword out of the gate. You want to go after their coffee shop name review. Then you go after the big keyword, like best Orlando coffee shop. That's the keyword every restaurant wants, or every break shop wants, or every hair salon wants, or every barber wants. They want best business name. That's it. You know, best barber Orlando, or best Orlando barber. That's what every business wants. But don't give them that keyword for free. Tell them you can rank for that keyword and charge them like $500 to do that. Okay? That's the best way to do it. That's why I'm having you do this, because it's a step to making really fast money. You will make faster money with this than you will with affiliate stuff. I'm not saying you won't do well with affiliate stuff, but if you want to get to $2,000 really quick, this is how you do it. Like, you could literally 2 to 3 weeks from now have a couple grand just from shooting these videos for local businesses that you go to. Now you got confidence, now you have momentum, now you can go after bigger fish. And, you know, that's how you start things, with baby steps. So you build momentum, and then you start getting going. So if you haven't seen this in the group, or if you're not in the Facebook group, please get in the group. You're missing out. That's part of the reason why you invested in this course, was so that we could mastermind with you and help you. And read this post. I want you to read the whole post, and then I want you to go through every single one of the comments in here, because if you go through the comments, I divulge more stuff. Okay, so just go through the comments and read it. There's a lot of great information in here. Now, I've got some guys, like, I don't know if Kelvin's on this call. Let me see if Kelvin's in here. Kelvin's out there going crazy with review videos for affiliate stuff, and I would really love Kelvin to go crazy with review videos for local businesses. No, I don't see Kelvin. Oh, Kelvin, you are on here, Kelvin. All right. Kelvin, this is specifically for you, my man, because you are taking massive action with affiliate stuff. I would like for you to take massive action with this. This is the easiest $25 you'll make. You do 4 of these. I mean, with the action you're taking, bro, you do 4 of these videos for local businesses with the keyword review. I'll give you, I mean, like, the work is so easy. I'll give you $25 for $100 for doing 4 of your local businesses.
And Anthony,
yeah,
$25 for one video ranked on page 1, guys, is more than you're probably going to make unless you're doing an affiliate that's selling for $60 on the front end. I mean, $25 for one video and you get paid that day or the next day is huge. And when you get paid to do this, you guys can walk around with this big sign on you that says, "I'm a professional video marketer,"
yeah,
not an "I'm an internet marketer." because you've now been paid for a product that you produced and ranked.
Yes. And not only
So it's a whole mindset, guys. It's a
yes,
mindset that changes.
it is. It is, and then think about this. You'll have 4 videos now ranking for 4 different local keywords, and now you've got like a little portfolio that you can take to other businesses and say, well, look at all the other videos I did over here, right?
And look what I did for Jones Coffee Shop and Jones Beauty Parlor and the post office over here, and they go, oh, wow, you say I ranked for Anthony Aries speed ranking course. They go, what's that?
Yeah, exactly.
It's not personal to them.
Exactly. Okay. So Rob asks a great question. Would I include the actual name of the barber or just Barber City Review? Okay. So here's the thing, right? You have to be clever about this. You want to do the barber name and review. You don't want to do the Barber City Review because that's the big keyword, right? So Orlando Barber Review, that's the big keyword. You don't want to give them that keyword for free. You want to give them their business name for free. So like, like let's use the one I did because a lot of y'all saw the webinar, right? And you all know about my story about getting married and how the wedding ring didn't fit, right? So let's use that one as an example. What is it? Sunshine.
No, Kelvin's letting you know he heard what you said. He's just on a mobile unit, so he can't reply as fast.
Okay. It's okay. No worries, Kelvin. I'm answering your tickets too. I was just answering your tickets before this call, and Heather's going to get them back to you. Sunshine.
Yeah, I was going to say finish spelling that because that looks like a weird search that you just did.
Okay, so this is a great example. So this is the jewelry store that I got my wedding ring for the day of my wedding ring. So I did a review video for his business name review. Now this guy's business is in Cape Coral. So the big keyword is Cape Coral jewelry review. I'm not going to give him that keyword. He's going to pay for that keyword. But I am going to give him his business name review for free. That's the one that you're going to use to get yourself in the door. Okay? Is their business name review. And again, this week coming up, I'm going to go through this extensively in the training. I'm going to add the whole new module on how to do this and how to get to $2,000 within 30 days of doing this. And then it'll compound. Then you'll get really good at it, and you'll start having 5-figure months if you stay on track with this. It's a really great business model. So, just start with their business name review. So business name review. Then open it up to other stuff. Best Cape Coral jeweler. Cape Coral jewelry review. Cape Coral jeweler review. Those are the ones you want to charge them for. Rex says that he appreciates that we don't outsource our help. Awesome, Rex. It's taken me a little bit longer this week to respond to everyone because there are tickets that Heather can't respond to that she escalates to me. And it's just taken me a little bit longer this weekend because I'm getting pulled in a million directions over here. It's like I can't even go to the bathroom. Everyone's like asking me questions, and it's like, it's crazy. Not that I mind. It's just it's hard. It's like a 5-minute bathroom break ends up taking an hour. Is there any more? Is there any way to move videos to sub accounts without losing traffic? Not that I know of, Dale. Not that I know of, Dale. Do you know of any? I don't think you can do that, Frank. Right? You can't move a video.
No, you can't. No, to move them, you have to download and re-upload. As soon as you adjust anything on that video, it's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah, you're starting again.
Yep. All right. So we've got a lot of questions in here. What I'd like to do is get through these questions, and then I would like to do some hot seats. I would like to pick some people out that are struggling in their business or need direction. And then that way we can collectively listen to what they're doing and how I collectively advise them. And, you can apply it in your own business, too, with the advice that I give, okay? I'm really happy to see Mike rocking it out. So that's awesome, dude. Mike is doing it. He's not thinking about it. He's doing what I'm saying. And Mike is doing what we're talking about. He went out there and he ranked for a business name review. He showed them what he did, and now he's going to be doing more videos for them next week. It's a simple, simple method. It's literally the fastest way you can get to four-figure paydays in this business. What the problem is, because you all see it as being very simple, our brain starts to overcomplicate it and be like, this can't be this simple. I'm going to add a couple more pieces to this and make it more complicated, and then I'm not going to take any action because I'm overwhelmed and I'm not going to get anywhere. Please don't do that. Trust me. Just like, trust what I tell you. Trust in the simplicity of the system. I wouldn't steer you wrong. I have no desire to steer you wrong. It's in my best interest for you to have success as fast as possible. Do I get a lot of CAPTCHA controls from Google? No, I don't. I don't know why that's happening to you, Dale. That's kind of weird. So Google is asking you for CAPTCHAs when you're doing search? All right, Richard's in for a hot seat. He was the first one to say he wanted in on a hot seat, so I'm going to pick him. So Richard, give me a second. Let me just get through some of these questions. Sure, Ed. We can definitely go over Ed wants to go over some more client getting strategies. That is the best one. Like, let's say I gave what I told Dan Maduro last week was he wants to focus in on the attorney niche. Okay, so what I told him is attorneys are egomaniacs. No offense to any attorney on the call. Okay, they are egomaniacs. They have big egos. I mean, think about it. They take out billboards. They take out the whole back cover of a phone book. These guys love themselves. What do you think is going to happen if you do attorney name review? So the attorney's name and do a review video. What do you think is going to happen when you do that? And you show them that video. They're going to be smiling from ear to ear. And then you tell them, hey, listen, I can now do this for you for, let's say they're personal injury. I can do this for you for Phoenix personal injury attorney, Phoenix personal injury attorney review. I can do this for you for all those keywords. They're totally on board with that stuff. Okay, that's the best client getting strategy there is. I will teach you more stuff, but like, why am I going to teach you more stuff when I give you the one that's the easiest one? Like, you know what, Ed, you do that one first. You get clients first. And then we'll teach you more strategies. There's no need to know more. That's what you need to know. Go do that one. Go execute on that one. Because that one's going to get you the fastest, easiest results. With the path of least resistance. You don't have to spend money on yellow envelopes. You don't have to mail out yellow envelopes. You don't have to wait for people to call you. That would be the next strategy that I recommend after you do this strategy, is go do the yellow envelope campaign strategy. Because you're not cold calling anybody. They're calling you from a position of power. When they call you, you're basically just taking the order. That's the way to go, my man. And I appreciate you asking that because I just want to hit this home. Like, why learn more? There's no need to learn more. This is it. Like, this is the best and fastest way to do it. If you start working with local businesses too, it's just so much easier because you're like locally. Like, you can go visit them. You can, one of the things that you want to do too. Like, for example, Frank was really smart in duplicating what I did with the barber stuff because think about if you go to certain businesses, they have a sphere of influence. They are leverage points in your business. Now, why am I saying that? Think about this for a second. A barber has got you in his chair for about 20 to 30 minutes cutting your hair. What is going on while he is cutting your hair? He is talking to you. He is asking you questions about your day, about your week, about your life. So he is not just doing that to you. He is doing that to all of his clients. And so if you rank a video for a barber and you get barber really great positioning on Google, what do you think is going to happen? He's going to start to tell you or tell his clients about you. That's what my barber did. That's what my barber does. Like, I just got an iPhone repair shop gig from my barber, $500. Rank for one keyword, one video, $500. So if you're smart and you use businesses like that can become referral points, you're good to go. If you pick a
and I wanted to make sure that people also saw in the video that you did, you didn't do maximum editing. You didn't bring in a whole film crew. You and for lack of better words, you kept it kind of down and dirty, real life, and showed the simplicity of shoot, quick edit, rank this sucker, and they're happy, man. You didn't just charge them what a TV station wants or Yellow Pages, I mean, yellowpages.com wants thousands
For one of those
for
videos.
not even ranking, not even doing anything that we do. So
I,
I thought it was awesome when you dropped the phone and Heather went,
she gasped. Here's the video, everyone. I'm gonna drop it in the box in case you haven't seen it.
Hello there, this is Anthony.
We don't have to watch the video right now, but I'll just drop it in the box so that everybody can see it later. And there's a couple things wrong with this video. It's not perfect. I really am just poking. Right now, I'm doing what's called a poke, where I'm just poking the search engines and figuring out what keywords are hard to rank for and which ones are easy to rank for. And I'm going to go back and do more stuff to it and do the right call to actions in it. I really just wanted to get this up and out for the client and show them and just see what keywords are easy to rank for, just so that you all know. But, take a look at what Frank says later when we're done. Watch the video. Watch how I did it. It's total guerrilla style. I just got it out there. It was kind of funny. I did like a Johnny Pitchman deal with it. And you'll get a kick out of it. But the point is, I got this client from my barber, right? So think about businesses that are going to give you leverage, right? So accountants are great. Why are accountants great? Because accountants talk to a lot of businesses, right? So go rank an accountant. Go rank a bookkeeping service. Go rank a salon, a hair salon, a nail salon. Those are all businesses that once you do this for them, hell, you can even do it for free for them. Why charge them? If you do it for, you do it for free for them and you tell them, listen, I'm going to do this for free for you, but here's what you're going to do for me. You're going to tell everybody about me and what I did for you. Don't tell them that I did it for free, obviously, but tell them that I provide this service. And you guys will get cracking. Now, here's the thing. A lot of you are like, well, I don't want to do this for the rest of my life, or I don't want to work with local businesses. Some of you are thinking that in your mind. Here's the thing. Don't worry about that right now. Don't worry about the end all of what you're going to do for the rest of your life. Would you like to have $10,000 in your bank account within the next 30 days? Who would like to have $10,000 in their bank account within the next 30 days from doing something like this? Could you just say yes in the chat box?
yes, in the chat box.
Just give me, I would like to see who would like to have 10 grand in their bank account in the next 30 days. Okay, let's see. Daniel, Sean, Kay, Valerie, Ed, Noel, Brian, Mike, Israel, Arthur, Andrew, Claire, Mike, John, Melanie, Gabby, Larry, John, Steve. We got a lot of yeses. Clarence, Barry, David,
God.
Jim, George, Edward, Thomas, Robert, Christine. Okay, so if you want to have 10 grand in the next 30 days, if you do this strategy, you can have 10 grand or close to it. You may even have more. Some will have more. Some will have a little bit less. So this would be a great strategy to do. Don't worry about all the things that are going to come with it. Just take the action. I'm going to tell you guys a great story about myself, okay? This is a true story. I've come out of a little complacency period. In this business, in any business, you go through waves. You do really well sometimes, you take a break because you just, busted your ass for a little bit. You take a little break in your business and you go on cruise control. Okay, that happens because you work really hard. So I was kind of coming off of a complacency period. I was working out, I transformed my body. And from January to April, I was working out all the time. I was tired. I was literally doing great in my business, just enough to pay all my bills and have some money left over, but nothing like spectacular, right? Just kind of getting by, and my business and the stuff that I promoted in the past, recurring programs, were paying our bills. So I wasn't really putting on a lot of effort. Okay, well, after I got married, I started rocking hard. So July 7th, I started rocking hard. So in 45 days, I put my head down, and I have this issue where sometimes I battle the same demons you all battle. Believe it or not, I do. And I future cast a lot. I think about the future a lot, and I think about, oh, well, I don't want to do this because of this, and I don't want to do that because of this, and this is going to happen if I do this. I have the same demons. I battle them too, just on a different level, okay? And they keep me from taking action sometimes because I start to get really analytical. So I decided July, after I got married, I decided, you know what, I'm going to cut this shit, and I'm just going to put my head down. I got a baby girl on the way. I got to rock this out. One thing I know is I've been an entrepreneur my whole life, but one thing I know is when I take a lot of action in my life, in my history, I get tremendous results. And so, I said, you know what, I'm going to bust my chops. I'm just going to take massive action, and I'm not going to think about it. So from July 7th until, this till year to date, I have generated in revenue over $220,000 in revenue. And it's maybe like a 45-day period. It's maybe a little bit longer now. What is that? It's almost 60 days. It's going to be almost 60 days pretty soon. Okay, I am not kidding you. I am not lying to you. I don't have the logins to all of my accounts on this computer. I would just log in and show you. I will do that. I will take a screenshot and drop it in the group so y'all can see. And I didn't think I could do that, right? Like it just and you know what's really funny about it? I was so in the zone, and I'm not saying any of this to brag. I'm saying this to motivate you guys. I want to motivate you guys and girls to do this because you can do this, right? The only thing holding you back is your mindset. It's what holds me back. It's what holds everybody back. It's our mindset, right? Even people that are super rich, they have mindset issues. So I'm saying all of this not to brag, but to inspire you. But here's what was really interesting. In that 45-day period, I didn't realize that this was happening because I was so busy with my head down taking massive action that when I did put my head up, I think it was like last week, I put my head up and I knew that I had done well. I knew that I thought I had done like $100,000 in revenue. So I was like, I was like, I did pretty good. I did 100 grand in the last 45 days. Well, I put my head up to get some air, and I actually went into all my different accounts and added it all up, and I was off by $130,000. I was off by because I was so in the zone and taking action, and things were failing. Not everything worked, right? Of all that action taking I did in 45 days, there were failures in there. But I just kept going, right? I just kept going and going and going, and the faster I failed, the faster I knew what I needed to do to not fail the next time. And then boom, I'm sitting here with 230 grand in revenue in 45 days. And I'll show all this. I'll drop all this in the group to motivate you. So in the next 30 days, if you really want to have 10 grand in your account, don't worry about all the other idiosyncrasies that are going to come with doing this. Don't worry about. I mean, there's shit's going to come up. You're going to fail. I can't lie to you and tell you that you're not, because you are. But when that failure happens, just learn from it, and now you know what not to do next time, right? And one of the greatest people that have inspired me in our space, you all may have heard of Don Wilson. He has been a huge inspiration for me. Like it's unbelievable how much success. I knew Don when he just got started in this business, and he was a debt collector. Don has had a huge year, huge year. And Don's biggest secret is he just goes, fails, knows what he needs to do, moves on. Alex Becker is another guy. I mastermind with Alex Becker a lot. Alex Becker is a very calculated genius. And Alex Becker takes a tremendous amount of action. And he figures out what his failure points are, and he learns from them, and he moves on. So I really want to see in the next 30 days y'all start to have some serious results. So like my goal next week is I'm going to get that training module done so that you guys can acquire clients this way. And I'm going to give you a list of businesses that'll be great referral points for you. If you start out with them, heck, do it for free for them, get them in the loop. They're going to start referring their clients to you, and you're just going to watch everything just mushroom and explode. And then when you have a bunch of money sitting in the bank, then you can worry about what the next step is. Like, don't worry about, well, I don't know if I want to do client work forever. Well, I mean, if you start making six figures a year, why wouldn't you want to do it? You can outsource most of it. You can just sit there and be the project manager and not have to deal with a lot of the crap, right? Because now you've got money you can recapitalize and put back into your business. One thing I learned was a big epiphany for me this past year from my mindset mentor, a guy named Michael Burnoff. He's my mindset guy. He's my Tony Robbins. He's the guy that I go to. And one thing that I learned from him is that you don't always have to do what you love for a living. You can make a bunch of money, and then you can take that money and go do the things you love, right? We don't. Sometimes I think we get stuck in thinking that everything we have to do, we have to love it. You can hire people to do the things that you don't like to do, that are the shitty things in your business. And you can focus on what you're good at in your business and have other people do all the crappy things that you don't want to do. And then when you make all your money, you can go and do the fun things that you want to do with your money. And for some reason, I'm 40 years old, and I just figured that out this past year. Because I always thought I had to do stuff that I loved. And sometimes it's hard to monetize things that you love. Another thing, too, I just had this discussion with someone in the elevator. A lot of people are always looking for the secret, they want to learn more. They want to learn this little information here and this little information there. And what's the secret? What's the secret? Do you know what the secret is? The secret is mindset. This whole damn thing that we're involved in, and in life, in business, in success. It's all mindset. And I'm going to do my best to help you with that. I'm constantly working on it. I spend a lot of money on my mindset coach. And I'm not the only one. Anyone who's successful does. We all do. Becker does, and Don Wilson does, and we all have our mindset people that we resonate with and go to for help. And I'm going to definitely help you with that as much as I can, so that you don't have to go and spend a bunch of money on a mindset guy. But everything will roll down, and I'll help you as much as I can with it. But that's really the big secret. It's your mindset that keeps you from doing things. We have all these crazy programs in our head that keep us from taking action, and anything that I can do to help, I will. And I know that there are people in here that are going to rock it out and do really well in the next 30 days. Like one of my guys in here that's just a killer is Mike Ross. Mike Ross, he's in our group. He's a killer. This guy is a top sales guy. Was a top sales guy for Yellow Book in their SEO division. He knows how to get clients. That's another thing too. That brings me up. Like Mike has got a great situation where like he knows how to get clients, but guess what? He doesn't really want to work on any of the ranking stuff, right? But there are people in the group that don't want to get clients, but just want to work on the ranking stuff. So y'all need to start considering partnering with each other and helping each other out in your businesses. You might want to become partners with, if you got someone who's really good at sales but doesn't want to do the rankings, then you got a guy who's really good at rankings and doesn't want to do the sales. Y'all need to partner up. Like Frank is a great example of that. Frank loves to do the rankings. That's your favorite thing, right, buddy?
Oh, absolutely. It started at 5 a.m.
So Frank likes to do that, but he doesn't really care for going out and getting clients. So, Frank would be like Frank and Mike, as an example, would be a great team together because Frank is awesome at the rankings, but he doesn't really care for going out and getting the clients. Mike is awesome at getting the clients, but he doesn't care about getting the rankings. So, start thinking about using the group that way and building relationships with people in the group, and seeing how you can leverage each other too. Okay. So think about that too. That's the whole point of bringing everybody together and being like-minded and everything. So if you want to get a bunch of money in the next 30 days, this is it right here. This is a great way to do it. I'm going to lay all this out next week. I was going to do steps 4, 5, and 6 next week, and I'm going to do this quick start training. I'm going to do the quick start training first. I'm going to get that module out first, and then I'm going to do steps 4, 5, and 6. They'll all be done next week. If I have to pull all-nighters next week, I will. They're going to get done. And y'all will have everything that you need right there. And then literally my focus is going to be just on the group as overall, because I won't have to worry about training anymore and just getting you all going and rolling really hard and starting to make money. Okay? So I'm going to answer some more questions really quick, and then we're going to start doing these hot seats. Okay, Ed wants to know.
Anthony did.
Go ahead.
Oh,
no, go
I'm
ahead,
sorry.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, did you use a phone on your the Kissimmee iPhone?
Yeah, I did. I
Film
used my Android.
You used an Android at an iPhone store?
I did. Well, I don't have an
that's
iPhone. I don't
balls.
have an iPhone. Heather's got one, and yeah, but he's got Android stuff in there too. So, but like he can't do same day repair with Galaxies. He can only do same day repairs with iPhones because of the way that the repair works. It's like just like this screen, and they just switch it out. But yeah, I used my phone for it. One thing about me that you'll learn is I could make way fancier videos if I wanted to, but I don't let that shit hold me up. You know who I learned this from? I learned this from Frank Kern. If any of you know who Frank Kern is, he's one of the greatest internet marketers of our time. And he's a solopreneur. He does about 6 to 10 million a year in his business, and he's only got 3 employees. And I try to model my business and what I do like how Frank does. And if you look at Frank's internet propaganda, like his web pages, his opt-in pages, his videos, they're like, he just gets them done. Like, he doesn't really worry about super fancy production, super fancy web pages, super fancy squeeze pages. He just gets it done. And I realized watching his stuff that, like, this guy's doing 6 to 10 million a year, and he's not wasting time on Hollywood production style stuff. He's just getting the message out. And I just started doing that, and because I mean, one of the biggest selling points of the speed ranking system is without tech overwhelm. I am plagued by it as well, so I try to keep everything as simple as possible and just get the message out. Even if it's not as wonderful as I'd like, I don't care. I just want to get it out. So I hope that lets you all know that even myself, like, I just get it done. Let me see. I'm trying to. I want to make sure to answer some questions. I don't want to ignore anybody's question. Um,
Now, I tried to ferret them down a little bit for you, but I don't know if it transfers to your screen or if I'm just deleting them off of
okay.
mine.
Let me see. So all right. So you answered. You answered Scott already. Looks like you're answering. You've answered a lot of these. Alex has a good question here. That's a good question from Noel. Noel says, so you are redoing all of the videos, which is total amazeballs. Thanks, Noel. Until video 4 comes out, what should we do to a new video? Just the RSS stuff. Yes. So, okay. So you're talking about after you upload the video. Definitely, always, RSS is numero uno because it's the ultimate way to syndicate and notify and signal to search engines that you got something up without it being aggressive. It's like a natural, normal thing to do. The next step would be what I'm going to do is change some things around. And I think I have YouTube commenting in step 6. So what we're going to start doing is we're going to start using YouTube's platform first, and we're going to leverage as much as we can from the YouTube platform before we move outside of the YouTube platform for any kind of link building, because the platform in itself is very powerful, so why not use it? So the next step would be to do YouTube commenting. I'm not talking about video comments, I'm talking about channel comments, and I'll just show you really quick what a channel comment is. So you would just come over here, and this would be my channel, and let's see, channels. Did they change this up? They must have changed this up, didn't they?
Oh man, yeah, it's been over a week.
All right. Where are we doing channel commenting now? Where does that happen?
Honestly, I'm using this brand new Tube Viper X.
You're doing it over.
Yeah, it sounds pathetic, man, but I am.
You're
Why am I going to jump into something else when I can make a comment?
I know
right
a lot of
there?
folks don't have. A lot of folks don't have it, so that's why I was.
I went completely lazy because it's changing, and I'm letting your girl handle all the back and forth. Normally, I just do the video. That's what I've been doing.
The video,
and not so much of the full channel.
The video responses.
Yeah, you're going in and just, making a small comment, but I'm doing it because I'm signed in as the channel.
Right. Jesus, they changed this again.
It might be under your picture. Into no, the other one, the other picture to your right, yeah, and it might be under your creative. I'm not sure.
It would be
as channel.
It would be
unless you're searching for. Because you are the channel right now, so if you're like searching for a video, and you're on somebody else's and you make a comment,
let's do that. So let's do, like, for example, let's say someone is doing so let's do the iPhone repair, right? I would let's see, I cracked. So
yeah. Now when you go into them. You just, instead of on their video, you want to go into their
introducing iCracked.
Discussion.
We're like AAA for iPhone.
Right here, you'd go to discussion, and then you would leave a channel comment right here. Now here's what's great about channel comments is they're all approved. You don't have to wait for them to get approved. They automatically all get approved. Okay? So what you would do is you want to make sure that the channel's got good page rank. So for example, you would use Tube Viper X. It would tell you if the channel had good page rank. If you don't have Tube Viper X, you can go download a free plugin from SEO Book. And I'm trying to open my Firefox here to show you what it looks like. Hopefully it won't take forever to open.
Chrome also has a couple of the SEO slow down the Chrome a lot.
Okay. Hang in there, everyone. The computer's really slow. Come on. So YouTube, and let's do iPhone repair. So this is what I have to do with my client here that I haven't done yet. I would go on YouTube and I would go iPhone repair. And the reason I'm spending so much time on this is because it's pretty important. Okay, so if we go and we click over here, these are the channel names, right? Dark Dragon Wing. So this video is coming up #1 for iPhone repair. So let's just take a look at his channel really quick. Okay, so he's got a page rank of 5 on this channel. He's got some backlinks.
Introducing iCracked.
He's got some backlinks over here. So I would just go over to discussion. This is a good channel to leave a comment on because in Google's eyes, he's got authority. And so this is going to be a great channel for me to leave a comment from my channel back to my iPhone repair one. So I would just come over here to discussion and I would just leave a comment like, hey, I really appreciate the video, great stuff, look forward to using you guys. And that's it. You got to be signed into your channel too. I'm not signed in. So when you're doing this, you got to make sure you're signed in. So that would be the next step. It would be to leverage YouTube and to go and get channel comments from other channels with high page rank. And you would do a few of those a day. You don't want to go too crazy. You would want to do anywhere from 5 to 10 a day. Take your time doing them. But, you know, do that for a little bit, and you should see a really good surge in rankings from doing that. And then I would also like, if you've got videos that are in the same channel that are the same topic, I would link those together in the description box. That would be the next step. And then I would go and do the embeds, the video embeds, and then the retweets. Again, I'm going to cover all this coming up this week, so if you can just kind of hang in there till I do, you'll see exactly how I do it. And I've been testing this too.
Mike's asking about a link. You do not put a link in your statement or your comment.
Yeah, this actually, no, this becomes the link. This is the link back to your channel right here. So if I was in my Anthony Aries logged in, it will have a link to Anthony Aries. It'll go back to my channel. So here's a little trick, right? If you name your channel your keyword, so like with the Pasadena Gym, right? With Pasadena Gym, that was the keyword we were going for with that client. We were going after Pasadena Gym, and so that was the main keyword. So we named the channel Pasadena Gym. Well, one of the things that we did with Pasadena Gym, we went and found a whole bunch of other fitness channels, and we dropped we did channel commenting on all those channels, and the backlink was Pasadena Gym. So all those channels that we were dropping links on, it was automatically coming back to Pasadena Gym. So that was like an anchor text backlink from YouTube coming back to our Pasadena Gym channel. And hence, this is what we did more than anything on that channel, because we got scorched a couple times and had to do it over again and again. And when we did the final one, we figured out that it was a competitor that was messing around with us, and we actually got YouTube to override all of the flags. But what we did was, on this particular video, this last one, most of what we did was channel comments. We did very light backlinking on this one. Most of this one was all channel comments. So, again, I'm going to cover this stuff. To do this right now would be like, we could go on for a long time. I'm going to cover this.
Man, and you're above the 6-pack.
Above the 6-pack. What do you mean?
On that one, you're above the addresses, which is like,
yeah, oh yeah, the locals.
Tough.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
We're beating out the locals. See that? So and that's what I'm going to teach you all how to do, is to start leveraging YouTube first. Like, let's use their power first, and then we'll start going out and doing the other stuff. Okay? And if you've already done it the way that I've taught you, it's okay. You're not going to get in trouble. If you've been going slow and doing the steps and layering them, you're not going to get in trouble. You're not going to get your stuff scorched. I'm just going to teach you a different way that's going to be easier and less expensive. And, bringing in the backlinks and stuff later on the end. The backlinking should be the very last thing that we do. The very, very last thing that we do. That's going to keep us under the radar. All right. Iris is a newbie and is a little overwhelmed. Do not be overwhelmed, Iris. We are here to help you. If you show up every week, you stay focused on this, you stop buying other stuff, you will have success with this. I promise you. I've been doing internet marketing since 2002, and there is no easy road to riches, but there are lots of roads to riches. So just stay on one road, and the one that you like the best, and the one that you want to work with, and you will be successful. All right, guys. You say when our rankings slip to add more juice. Do you track your rankings manually? That's a great question. Jim, I'm kind of like a little old school. I kind of track my rankings regularly because I know which keywords I'm going after and which clients I'm working with and stuff. But there is software out there to do it. Frank, what's your? I know that Two Viper X does rank tracking. I'm gonna start using it for that. What do you?
Yeah, she just updated it yesterday.
Okay, yeah.
So it's smoking fast on it. SERPFox, SERPFOX. Yes, it's a paid service. SEMrush. Type any of those big ones, but again, now you're getting into cost, and I wouldn't be doing it unless you've got 5-6 clients or 40-50 videos. I mean, if you're working in a group, you're probably only working with 5 or 10 videos right now, unless you're really banging them out for your clients, which is awesome. But wait until somebody's paying you before you get the paid response. Only because it just makes more sense to have them paying for it.
Have your business pay for it, right? Your results from your business. Hope that helps, Jim. Where does it have to rank to qualify? Does it have to be on the first page to qualify? What's the qualifying criteria? Oh, Daniel, you just have to get it on the first page of Google. That's it. That's all I need for the contest. That's it. So Dan's talking about the $25 contest for local business name review, or whatever keyword you want to go after that has the word review in it. It just has the only criteria is it has to have the word review in it, and it's got to be ranking on the first page of Google. That's all I care about. All right, when does the contest end? That contest is open. The other one ended on the 25th, and we've already started looking at everything, and we'll have. This week I'll have the winner of the other contest, the 500, the 250, and the 100. I'll have the winner of that one when this whole event is over. You all will know who the winner is. But the other one, the $25 one, is open-ended. There's no end date on that. So get cracking and make $100, Valerie. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Would that be a new video then? Yeah, Jonathan, it would be a quick little video. You don't have to get on the camera. You can go in and get if you can find a picture of the business, just do a screen capture with a picture of the business, what the front of the business looks like over here on the Sunshine Jewelers, the one that I did, Sunshine, where is it? It's over here on Sunshine. The Sunshine Jewelry and Gold Exchange one as an example, right? When you go Google that, there's a picture of it right there. You can go and do a screen capture of that business, blow that picture up and just do a screen share of this and talk about the business. It doesn't have to be a Hollywood production. You just need to rank it for that keyword. Don't make it more complicated than it needs to be. You're going to see that theme with me over and over again. Just get it done. Just get it done. Like, your videos later will be way better. Y'all should have seen what my first website looked like. It was a joke. You just gotta go. All right, so hopefully that answers that question. What do you say to clients for a time frame to rank a video? I don't usually because I never know. So the iPhone guy was on my nuts to find out when it was gonna rank, and I said, man, it could be anywhere from a week to a month. I have no idea. I got to get in there and start doing the work because every keyword is different. Every single keyword is different. And so that's why I'm doing poking on it. It's called poking, where I just kind of threw the video up on my channel. I'm just trying to poke around and see which keywords I can rank for really quick. But it's better to um, you know, over deliver on their expectations and just say, I really don't know. It can be anywhere from a week to a month, but let me get to work, and as soon as it does, I'll let you know. And then that way they just don't have any expectations, so that when you do respond, you've done better than what they expected. Denise, you can promote your own business. Yeah, no, I'm just giving folks examples. Denise wants to know if speed ranking is only to promote other businesses. No, you can use this to promote your own business. You got to remember, Denise, we got a lot of folks on here. We got affiliate marketers, we got product creators like yourself, and we got people that want to work with local businesses. The course is about how to rank rapidly. Whichever way you decide to use it to make money is your own, right? Now, I do want to teach people some strategies on how to make some really fast money, and the fastest way to make money is to promote other businesses. Unless you have a course that's already converting and doing well, obviously it makes sense for you to focus on promoting and getting as much exposure to your own course or product, right? So I hope that makes sense. This makes me realize that I really have to be careful what I say, because I don't want it to be misinterpreted or...
Well, Anthony, can I
Sure.
with that? If I use it for my SEO and video marketing
business,
marketing. Yep. If you search Florida SEO, yeah, well, I think you have to do St. Pete or something. There were a bunch that I went around and peppered them all over the United States and said, "Now see what we do."
Yep.
This is what we do, and it's just it's a proof of what I can accomplish. Yep. And people go, well, you're not in Florida, and I go, but I don't have to be in Florida. I just have to be online.
Right.
So yeah, definitely use it for your own business. And Roger, he can blow these boxes up.
Yes, Scott Rogers, yes. Yes, Christine's got a great little thing here. She's saying that you could use a link rotator for generic videos, like for Best Orlando Barber, make a generic Best Orlando Barber video, and then you could rank it and rent it out to the highest bidder. You totally could. You could change the link to point to whoever is paying. That's definitely one business model you could do, for sure.
You can also sell channels like you said last week.
Yes.
Call Disney and tell them they can buy yours for $3 billion.
Right? Been contacting someone that already has an existing ranked video for an area niche, so you're also working. Daniel Madero. Okay, so he's asking, do I recommend contacting someone that already has an existing ranked video for an area or niche that you are also working in to partner or work with? If so, what advice do you have to contact them and make them comfortable working with you versus a threat to them? It depends, Daniel. That's a hard question, because if someone's already ranking and they're kind of everywhere, they may already have somebody doing that stuff for them. The best thing to do is you got to kind of have to do some discovery. The best way to do that is to always, when you're trying to talk with people or build relationships with people, first of all, if no one's ever read the book How to Win and Influence Friends by Dale Carnegie, please get it. It's a must read. It's very short. It's amazing. But people want to talk about themselves and what they've done and how great they are. This is a synopsis of the book, pretty much. And if you get them going and stroking their ego and asking and listening, it'll get them talking about themselves to the point where they think you're so awesome when really you didn't do anything but listen and got them talking about themselves. But you could do discovery on what they've got going on, and you could talk about their video and how awesome their video is and how did you do that, and do you have anybody helping you with that, and you could do that. It may be a waste of your time, though. If they're already everywhere and they look like they know what they're doing, it may be a waste of your time. But if you're trying to if you see what they've got and you see that there are holes in what they're doing and that you could make it better, and you do want to work with them, then by all means, hit them up and let them know how awesome their stuff is, and talk about it, and let them know what it is that you do, and that you noticed a couple things that you'd like to work with them on, and you'd like to have the opportunity to take it to the next level for them, and go from there and see how they respond to that. Hope that helps. Bob, I think we helped you out with that one already. Do you include the actual name of the barber or just barber review? We did that one already. Yep, you got it. Kelvin Dunn, I'm so happy you're here, man. It means a lot to me. Okay. Is there a way to make a recurring... Okay, so Alex wants to know if there's a way to make a recurring model such as 500 up front for the video, the 97 a month to maintain the rankings. Yes, you could totally do that. We talked about that last week in last week's call. I like to get all my money up front, but you can do that. Like, the only reason I do it is because I am not really great with having a lot of things I have to worry about with billing and staying on top of that. I kind of like, I'm really good, like me personally, right? I'm not saying that this works for everybody. Me personally, I am really good at getting big deals. And so it's easier for me to get a big deal done and get all the money up front and just be done with it, And then if they need help later on, I let them know that I guarantee the rankings for 3 months, and if anything happens, they just come back to me, and then I'll do a light package and bring it back up, And then that's when I bring in the discussion of recurring income, if need be. I don't really bring it up in the beginning because I'm trying to get a lot of money up front. The reason why is because I have a degree in finance. The first thing they teach you in finance, like literally the first day you walk into finance class, the first thing that they teach you is that the present value of money is worth more than the future value of money. That is like the whole foundation of finance. And so it's kind of like for 4 years it was pounded into my head and when I went to university. And so like I believe in collecting all the money up front and getting as much of it, because then I could take that money and recapitalize it and grow my business much faster. I can spend more money on. I can outspend my competition on advertising. I can put people in place that I need to get the work done faster. I can get the job done faster. I can charge more because I can get the job done faster. So like that's how I look at it. I look at it in a little bit different way. But you can build recurring models from it. Don't get me wrong. I always kind of like do it later. Like for example, like let's use the speed ranking system as an example, right? It will become a recurring business for me, but not right now. All of you are all grandfathered in. You will not have to pay recurring. You will not have to pay a monthly for the group. You will not have to pay a monthly for the coaching. You guys are in. You're grandfathered in. But in a couple of months from now, don't be surprised if you see there being a monthly for the group. Don't be surprised if you see there being a monthly for the coaching. You all won't have to pay because you believed in me and you came in first. But I only add the recurring models like later. I don't really do them in the beginning. I kind of like build the foundations, build the trust with the customers, and then I kind of introduce that stuff later. I introduce the maintenance packages later, all that stuff later. I kind of want to get the conversion. It's harder to get the conversion when you have recurring up front. It's easier to get the conversion without it, and then I add the recurring. Hope that makes sense.
Well, and here's the thing: when their video drops off of page 1, they're going to be calling.
Oh yeah,
you.
yeah. You don't have to worry about that.
And that's when you hit them with the, oh yeah, by the
yes,
way.
exactly. But you don't need to do it like, you don't need to do it in a way that's like, you just need, when you let them know, like you let them know that you guarantee the rankings for, 3 months. And if it slips off the page within the first 3 months, like it's very easy to get it back up. It's just like a very light package of building links or maybe going and doing more channel commentings or whatever. And you bring it back pretty quick without a lot of work and keep them happy. And then when the 3 months are up, then you introduce, if it slips again, you say, well, for me to keep working on this, it's going to cost you such and such per month, and then I'll just stay on top of it and make sure that that doesn't happen. And they're going to pay at that point because they trust you and they understand that. And it's all in managing expectations with people when you're working with them. Melanie, should we invest in Mr. Clean floor products? I don't get it. What's the joke?
I think that was a while back.
Oh, yeah, I know. We're a little bit slow here. Sorry about that. Ed, I will definitely do that. I won't be able to do that on today's call. Ed wants me to go over basic pricing structures. I won't be able to do that. We're already an hour into the call, and I definitely want to do a hot seat. We won't be able to do that today, but that's a great idea for training. I need to actually write that down. I'm going to put that in my notepad over here really quick. Pricing structures for videos. I already discussed a little bit of it, but I'm going to go into more detail. When you're getting started, the best thing to do is to be very, very reasonable. So the reason why is because, first of all, it's going to be easier for you to get the client if the price is not expensive, number one. Number two, it's going to give you confidence after you get results and you start seeing that you're capable of doing this. And number three, it's going to give you a portfolio. The more people you help for not a lot of money in the beginning, the bigger of a portfolio you'll have that you can use later on to get bigger clients. But yes, I will definitely cover that in there. But I just wanted to address that a little bit now. Steps 4 and 6, no, they're not updated. I already discussed that, Jonathan. Definitely work on using YouTube to leverage it. I'll have the replay of this call up, and you could, if you missed it, you can watch it. Martin was camping, have to play catch up, but now have to move forward. Yep, Martin, you'll be fine, man. Don't worry about it. We're not going anywhere. We're here for you. Oh, okay. Noel says that the Firefox thing causes Google to do the CAPTCHA thing. That may be the reason why he's seeing that if he is using SEO Quake. Alright, what is strategy I was talking about? Sorry, Larry, I'm not sure. Larry came in late. He's not sure what strategy we're talking about. We've talked about a lot of stuff, so I'm not sure. But the call is recorded, Larry, so I will definitely do my best to get this in the members area over to you as soon as possible, and I'll let you know. It'll also post it in the group when it's ready. What do we say in a review keyword video if you haven't yet used that business services? Say you're going after an attorney and want to rank him or her, but have never used their services. What do you say during that video? Do you just do a screencast? Alex, easy. Just go find what's going on with them on Yelp. Look up if there are reviews and highlight those reviews. Just bring them out to light, right? Like if you go somewhere and you see like a restaurant that has 70 reviews, just go pick out the good reviews and bring those to light in your video.
Do an editorial about them.
Yeah, exactly. What's a good video camera to get under $200? That comes from Ed Ryan. What's a great one is Kodak has got one. I forget what it is. I have it. It's a Kodak ZX. Is it ZX8 maybe?
Yeah, I think it's the 8. I think you've got the 8.
Is that still available?
I think that one is. Sorry.
Oh wow, it's $500 now. Dang.
Oh, all of those flips are priced out the wazoo. The original Flip HD is like $800.
What happened?
And that thing's 5 years
old.
old.
What happened?
They took them off the market. They just removed them because you could do. I mean, you could
do everything with your
phone.
Bought
that camera for $100 and it was 8 gig. You didn't need Kodak anymore. I think Kodak bought them and just took them off the market.
Okay. I mean, I use my phone now, Ed, so I wouldn't even know, man.
Anything. There's ones that you can go into Walmart and literally they're like $100 as long as you can get 720 HD. Most of them will have the little YouTube video on the side of the box. You can do that. But yeah, I just bought a new phone specifically for video. And I'm loving it.
Melanie has a great question. She says, "I'll be doing this for my hairstylist, but how can I do this for my barber when I'm a female?" Well, if you're married, if you're married, Melanie, to a man, if you have a boyfriend, if you're not married, if you have a nephew or a son, you could definitely do it that way.
Walk in and say, "Can I videotape you getting a haircut and talk to this guy?"
Yeah, you could do that. Mike sent me a message on FB. Mike, can't check that right now, brother. I will definitely check it later. I can't call. Did you just try calling me now, Mike? If you just tried calling me now, shame on you. Mike said he just tried calling me. Give me a call when you have a few minutes. I'm on a call, man. How can I call you? I got 70 people on this call. He wanted to say thank you. I appreciate you, man. I'm just busting your chops. My rankings have improved even more on his videos to the point where out of 20 keywords targeted, he has 11 page one rankings. Now, here, everyone, Mike was freaking out when I met with him in Dallas. I was out in Dallas masterminding with Becker. Mike met up with us I was staying at the hotel. He met up with me. He was stressing out because none of his stuff was ranking. He just did what I told him to do, and now he's got 11 page one ranks. It's awesome, dude.
Out of 20.
Out of 20. Four.
That's ridiculously awesome.
He has 4 page 2 ranks. Most of page 1 ranks are top 5, with many of them being number 1 or number 2. I also got my first chargeable lead generated by one of the videos last night. I'll build a couple of link wheels in my more stubborn towns, and then on to start duplicating this in other cities. You go, bro. Giddy up. Proud of you, man. Yes, Christine. Great. This is why I love group coaching. You know, I do one-on-one coaching too, and don't get me wrong, I help a lot of people in that too, but the group coaching, this is why group coaching is so awesome, is right here. Like, look at how we're all collaborating and helping each other. So, Christine, printers are a great source of business contacts too. Yes, printers are an amazing leverage point. Amazing leverage point. Christine, could you do me a favor? Could you PM Heather? I think you're in the group. Could you PM Heather your PayPal email address? I'm going to send you some cash. See what happens when you show up to group coaching? You get cash. All right. Do you use your phone for the...
Damn it, I should have deleted that and said it myself.
Do you use your phone for these types of videos or video camera? Valerie, Anthony is a guerrilla marketer, so I do whatever it takes to get the job done. I've done both. I've done the reason I like the Kodak is I did a huge launch a while ago called Mobile Snatcher where we went out to spring break. I don't know if that's still up. I don't even know if that site's still up.
Yes, it is, and you better warn everybody. It's not for the light at heart.
Let's see. Is this still up? Mobile Snatcher. And I love the camera that I used was the Kodak Qzx900. And the reason I liked it is because it has a microphone. I don't know if it's still up. I don't know if it is. It has a microphone attachment to it. So, like, you can attach a mic to it. And, yeah, I didn't think it was. I think I took it down. So that's why I recommend this one. I don't know too many of these little cameras that have a microphone attachment to it. So that's why I use that type of camera. I only paid like $190 for mine, so it's shocking to see this up here.
Well, here's something that I'm doing, so just so people know. On your phone, if you have an Android, you can plug in a lavalier, and I'll get the link on Amazon to the one I bought. It was $19, and it's like 18 feet long. So you can just plug it into the headphone jack. And on an iPhone, you actually need a little tether converter, which is another, I think, $10. But it's real simple, and that's if you're in a noisy area. If not, just fire away from like 3 to 5 feet.
I missed what you said. That sounded like a good tip. I'm sorry. Could you say that again?
Well, that's
I got
fine.
caught up.
I mean, you're just like my wife. You ignore me.
No, I got caught up in reading the comments. I'm sorry. Say that again.
I bought a lavalier mic, the mics that go on your shirt, and it's like 18. I think it may even be 25 feet long. And you plug it into the headphone jack of your Android.
Oh, that works.
And it records.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
There you go.
So you can be a little bit further away in a noisy spot.
Bingo.
And the iPhone does the same thing, but you have to buy a tether or it's a jumper jack.
Yeah. Hey, let me ask you something. Not you, but Ed Ryan. Let me ask you a question. I got a great question for you, my man. Do you have any clients yet? Have you got any clients yet? Just answer yes or no for me. Is that bad? Okay. Heather was giving me a time check. So Ed, answer me yes or no. Do you have any clients yet? Almost. Okay, no clients yet. Okay, cool, awesome. So here's what I want you to do, bro. Don't worry about any of the strategies or systems for recurring income or any of that stuff. Just go get your client first. We're going to build your business as we go on. Like, don't worry about all the planning. All you planners that are listening, stop planning. Stop it. Just start taking action. Get clients. After you get the clients, we'll talk about recurring models. We'll talk about growing your business. We'll talk about channel development. We'll talk about all that other stuff. Really just go get one client right now. That's all I care about. Okay? Awesome. You agree with me. I'm not trying to bust your balls, bro. Just know that. I'm not trying to make fun of you or anything like that. I just want you to stop planning. Stop it. All of you that are planning. Just be Melanie. Melanie's a friggin' rock star. I mean, like, look at what this woman has done. She's been, I don't know, a student for a couple of weeks. She's killing it. Then Mike, another one, killing it. You know, like, he's not thinking about this shit. He's just going out there and doing it. Mike Ross, another one. He's just doing it. Yes, you, Melanie. Melanie's like, who, me? Yeah, you, Melanie. I'm talking about you. Just, these people aren't planning. They're just going and doing and doing. And then guess what? They're so busy, they're not worrying about stuff. They're just doing it. Right? I know, yeah, Ed, you're a planner. I get it. My wife's a planner. She's a big planner. She drives me nuts with her plans. I'm not a planner. Like, she drives me crazy. It's like, listen, woman, we don't need to plan. Let's go get shit done. Right? So
obviously the wedding a week later.
Right? Exactly. The wedding a week later. Exactly. Melanie, we can talk about that too if you need to. Just I know you PM'd me last night and I took a quick look at it. I just couldn't answer because I was in the car with a bunch of drunks. I was the designated driver last night when I saw your PM. But don't worry, next week I'm going to get back to you. Just bear with me. So Ed, I'm not picking on you, man. I just want you to just realize that. Do me a favor, my man. He was a builder for 38 years, so that's all he did. He was planned, which is different. I get that, bro. Now, just do me a favor. Go get a client, and then we'll worry about the planning. I promise, you'll be okay. I'm not going to leave you hanging. Okay? I love you too, man. No homo, you know. There's not that there's anything wrong with that. Not that there's anything wrong.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Let's see. Man, we have so many. I mean, it's just like so many great things in here. I want to make sure I say everything and get back to everybody. Should you put your channel through the RSS channel? Yeah, sorry, Frank, you answered that. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
A Pro Rank Tracker, Barry says, is really good. If you're trying to track stuff, Pro Rank Tracker is great. Yes, how did Anthony know about his competitors messing around with his videos? Because we kept getting flagged.
You're dinging.
Yeah, we kept getting flagged after we would launch the video, and we basically hit up YouTube and said, "Hey, listen, this is not cool. We're not. The video is unique. These people somehow it's getting flagged for no reason at all." And then YouTube looked at it, and then they unflagged the channel because there was an original video. I think they were flagging us for copyright infringement or some crap, which wasn't the case at all. George Case, underline, stop buying other stuff. George Case is one of my private clients. I work one-on-one with George. George is a brilliant advertiser. Worked in the advertising industry for many, many years in Chicago. He's in our group. If you all, need help with any client acquisition stuff, the guy's a very smart guy and he's got a lot of experience. I'm helping him with his product launch. He's one of my private clients. Smart guy. I appreciate you, George. I've learned a lot from George. What's your take on having business phone numbers in the YouTube video title? I heard that's a no now. I didn't know about that. I have it in the barber one, and it hasn't affected anything. I'm not going in there and screwing with it, though. Frank, you know a little bit about that, right?
Don't listen to that. It's not doing anything. I had a rant the other day that I put up on my Facebook page. I'm tired of people putting up crap that they think is right without testing. I put phone numbers in mine.
Okay.
If it's a local client, put a phone number in it. It doesn't hurt.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. Didn't hurt.
It's not a negative for anybody.
It's funny how these rumors get started. I am totally green when it comes to YouTube and haven't had a chance yet to start with your program. Yeah, Martin. Like, I'm gonna like start talking about that more because it's definitely like an important aspect. Like, Martin's asking about how YouTube works and how to use it. I'm definitely going to add some more training on that because it is important to use YouTube as the social platform it's meant to be. No, Christine, you can't comment on your own channel, not that I know of.
I think that was for when you were looking
Yeah,
for your
right, right,
chat
right,
portion.
I really only needed about 15 words. I guess produce video for a niche target. John has left. What input can you share about YouTube Live? Melanie, I haven't got my head around that yet. I've been so busy with everything going on. I'm gonna tell you that probably Frank is the guy to talk to about that. He is like the great Google wizard. He probably knows a little bit more about that than
I,
I
I
do.
I appreciate it. Stay away from Google Live.
Stay away from YouTube Live.
It's got too many moving parts. Get your videos made. Get your videos ranked. You're talking about an entire production facility. You literally have to buy the software that you use that's actually any good is $600 a year. So, that's more of a big time streaming live stuff. Google Hangouts. If you want to stream live, go do Google Hangouts.
Yep. Melanie wanted to know what kind of phone I have. I have a Galaxy S4 Mini. That's what I use on that iPhone repair video. Valerie wants to know.
I'm dropping the link to the microphone.
Okay.
I just had to go find
Awesome.
it. That everybody was looking for it.
Cool.
So there it is.
What was the program you talked about that allows you to copy a video that's already up? You mean download it, Melanie? I think you mean download a video that's already up. It's Download Helper. I think that's what she means.
I think that's what she means.
Next week, we're going to do this different. Next week, here's what we're going to do. Next week, when I do the coaching call next week, I'm going to start a post inside the Facebook group, and we're going to kick off the call with you all going into the group and putting your questions in the comments section so that when we run over an hour, I can come back and answer all of your questions like when we end the call, because I'm not going to be able to get to everybody's question today. I really want to take a hot seat. We're an hour and a half into this call, so please forgive me. But let's do that again this week. What I'm going to do really quick, because you all are on the call right now, if I didn't answer your question on this call, because I really want to take a hot seat right now, I'm going to start a post right now, and I want you to just go in there and ask your question for me, and then I'm going to get to it later. I will answer your question. I won't be able to do it immediately, but I will. So, all right. So today is 8/29. So live coaching call. I'm going to call it live coaching call. Questions for coaching call on 8/29/2014. This is just for today, right? So when we have next week's call, don't keep coming back in here and putting questions up in here. Do that.
Put the date in the beginning of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Do that for next week, so that we can keep track of and stay on topic with what we're doing. Ask your question in the comments box.
Did you see Melanie, her comment about being single and proud?
No, I missed it.
I think that had to do with the whole I don't go to the
Oh,
barber. Okay. She's single and proud, so she don't need
There
a
you
man.
go. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Go,
Yep.
girl. You work it.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so let's take our hot seat for today. And I lost, what was his name? Oh no, I lost it.
He was flagged. I flagged him, so hit your flag. It's Richard Masafra.
All right, Richard.
It's Richard, and it's because his name's going to be destroyed.
Okay. Let me go find him.
Just like
Richard,
Mike's, I have to call him the Halt.
I'm gonna turn on your microphone. M-A.
Turn down your speakers or put in
How
headphones.
do I spell it?
ASSAFRA. Richard Mass.
There we go.
See, now he's got a nickname.
All right. So next week, I really want to take 2 hot seats next week. So next week, I'm gonna try to answer all your questions in the group over here. Everyone saw what I did, right? Let me make sure that you all see it. It's over here. It's right here. Just put your comments or questions in here if I didn't answer it today, and I will get back to you, I promise, okay? I want to make sure to help everybody. So I'm going to turn Richard's microphone on. Richard, you are live. How are you, Richard?
Hi, Anthony. Hey, thanks a lot. I appreciate
Awesome.
it. You guys are, yeah.
Do you
So,
happen to have any headphones?
No,
No headphones.
not
Okay.
here.
Could you maybe turn down your speakers just a little bit?
Turn
Just
them
a little
down.
bit. That way we won't have any feedback.
Okay.
Hello. Much better. Much better.
All right.
All right. So tell me
Okay.
how I can help you.
All right. So I just want help with the ranking on my video that I've gotten nowhere with, and I think I'm like number 2 in Google for Pittsburgh internet marketing, but on YouTube, but nowhere to be found in Google.
This is a great question.
And I sent you the link to the YouTube thing.
This is a great question. There's a lot of people on the call that have had this problem where they're kind of stuck in the YouTube rankings, but they're not stuck in the Google rankings. So which steps have you done for the video?
All right, so obviously put the video on there. I've done the RSS feeds. I have some backlinks to them. I've done like maybe 4 or 5 comments to it, and that's and that's about it. I've done.
What kind of backlinks did you do?
So I have some blogs that are like the main authorities of 20 to 50. So I have like about 12 of those, and I put it on that, and then there's some software on there that goes out and makes social comments to I don't know, live, whatever, different social sites, like 6 or 10 of them, and so that kind of stuff, and so I should be able to see that. And I really just put the YouTube video on the WordPress site. I didn't really write any comments, or I didn't write I didn't write a blog about it. I just threw it up there.
Yeah,
What's the keyword again?
Pittsburgh internet marketing.
Okay. What's your thumbnail look like?
I think it's like a white background with like a green arrow for the YouTube video.
Yeah, somebody's using half-naked women.
I don't think it's in the first 10 pages.
You said it was number 1 on YouTube, though?
It's number 2.
Is it
Whatever.
Kirk Communications?
Nah, that's not it. Nah, it's called, the website's the pittsburghseo.com.
Right here?
The pink one is also mine.
Okay.
So I never messed with that one. I don't know how I got there, but I did that a while ago before I took this course, so I have no idea how that even got there. That's the other strange thing, is like I didn't work on that one. I don't even know what the file name is.
So this is the other one right here?
Nope. I actually have a different channel. I have
Why didn't you put them in this one?
I have
Why
a
didn't you put it in this
different
channel?
I don't know. I just wanted to see what the other channel would do.
Okay. How old is this channel?
Couple, I don't know, whatever the video is there, however,
1 month.
3
3
months
Okay.
old. Yep.
All right. So we have to find your other video here.
I sent you the link in the questions.
I have a ton of them in here. It's probably going to be hard for me to find it.
What was the channel name again?
The channel name is, I think it's Pittsburgh SEO or something. Let me see here. Uh,
Is this one? Is it right here? This one? The
which
PittsburghSEO.com
one?
with the hand.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Okay.
Oh, it's the one with the hand?
Yeah.
Daggone it, I'm looking every... Oh, your name's right there, by Richard. Okay. Well, you're getting views. Anthony, do you see the competition for the first one on YouTube? It's 2 years old, and it has 1,300 views. Oh, you're beating out a 7-year-old channel. Oh, sorry about that.
I'm on hotel internet, so just bear with me. It's like not great internet.
Anthony, could you do me a favor and happen to mention, can you, somewhere, I mean, I can do it in the Facebook group, but somewhere in, like, the training, maybe the categories that you use? Because I've noticed a lot of the videos that people are posting, they're choosing categories that really don't fit with what it is. You know what I mean? Because I know on this video, Pittsburgh Internet Marketing, you have film and animation, where I would actually, you know, either put it under news because you're making an announcement, or business, or marketing. Film and animation gets pushed into cartoons, movie reviews, clips like that.
Ah, okay.
And that can affect where you're put, because now Google and YouTube are seeing Pittsburgh SEO under film, and maybe you're a documentary. And a lot of people are actually looking for a solution to a business problem, so you're not in that algorithm.
All right.
I think here's a couple things you did when we talked and I asked you what you did. Okay, so you did step 5, where you did the RSS part, but you didn't do the retweets and the embeds, did you?
I didn't do
the
what?
retweets or the embeds, did you?
The retweet?
Yeah, that's part of step 5, doing retweets.
Nah, I never messed around with Twitter.
Okay. Now you're thinking about Twitter. You're thinking about Twitter, like, you know, for doing communicating or building followers. I'm not talking about using it that way. Twitter is actually a very strong social signal for Google. And what you would do is you take this your URL here, right, to this video. This is your URL, right? Copy. So you take this URL and you make 6 out of it. And this is what I mean. So that's one URL, right?
Yeah.
This is the same URL. It goes back to the same place, but it's different now because I put a slash at the end of it.
Right.
Now I'm taking it out, and I'm going to take out the wwws. That's another URL. And then I'm going to do the same thing again, except I'm going to add the slash to the end of it. Okay.
Right.
And so that's, again, another URL. So we got 4 different URLs. And then we've got the share one, the little shortened one that YouTube has over here. You grab that one. So that's another URL. Come on. Alright. And then you do it again with the slash. The www doesn't work on the shorten. So you got 6 URLs, right? You take these 6 URLs,
Right.
and you go into Fiverr, and you find someone that can do retweets. Should see if we can find the
Okay.
guy that I use. This guy's pretty good. Just look for retweets. And what he's going to do is he's going to take those 6 URLs. You give him all 6 of them, and you say, I want these URLs retweeted across Twitter. And he's just going to take that URL and just retweet it across all of his different Twitter accounts, and it's going to create an awesome social signal for you. No, that's not him. Is it this guy? Nope, that's not him. Give me 1 second here. Let me just pause my screen.
All
I need to
right.
jump into my email really quick.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Twitter user in the sense that I'm using it to talk to my followers or anything like that. But I definitely, and what I'll use is Hootsuite, and post out to Twitter, and on your YouTube where it says publish, it'll say Google Plus and Twitter. I hit that, and all of a sudden, that's at least one signal, and
Right.
that's just another social media that YouTube loves. And Google doesn't see that as spam because they've given it to the world as an authority site. That's why they have it automatically integrated now.
Okay, so this is who you want to use right here. It's only $5. And it's Everything Girl is the user. I'll drop the link in the chat for everybody. And just have make sure that you give her all 6 of those YouTube URLs and tell her you want them all retweeted. Okay.
Yep.
Is she the one with the 100,000 followers or something on Twitter?
I don't know. Might be.
It sounds familiar because I mean that chick is awesome.
So then you so have her do that, and then
I also did the 50 whatever
okay,
embeds.
you did that. Did you build backlinks to those embeds?
No, I just got them the other
Okay,
day, so
okay.
I have to
So
do another
that would be
5.
the next step. Just do like a social bookmarking campaign or a blog commenting campaign to those 50 embed URLs. And you should get your rankings from that. I mean, this is not a hard keyword to rank for. The one that you're going after, it's actually a pretty easy keyword to rank for. It's just that I think you need to just do a little bit more of that stuff, and it'll be there. Like it's gonna. I mean, you're already on YouTube. I mean, look at where you are. You're already here.
Right.
So, what are you like number 3? I think.
Number 3.
Yeah.
I got like 2 pounds says I'm number 2 or something,
Right.
but I don't know. I'm not sure how they get their
1, 2,
stuff.
3.
I
Oh,
don't
so you're
know.
number 4 for me. Number 4. So.
Okay. I guess it depends where you look from.
Yeah, well, one thing that I would do too is I would go and do channel commenting on all these guys' videos right here that are above you. So go and do channel commenting on their stuff and any other businesses in Pittsburgh that is ranking high. So like Pittsburgh web design, that would be something that's like relevant, right? Pittsburgh web design. I would go and channel comment these guys. These guys are paying, so don't do those guys. But this guy, I would go and channel comment over there, and anything else in Pittsburgh that's related. Pittsburgh ad agency, because this is all free. This is not going to cost you anything for these backlinks, and these are really powerful backlinks. And just do like 5 to 10 of these a day. Just anything that's like so. Pittsburgh SEO would be another good one too, because you have SEO in there.
Yeah.
So just go and kind of like anyone that's on the first page. So just do the first page, like any of these guys. So like all the guys on the first page. I think it's about 10 results. Just go and do them. Do some backlinks to those 50 embeds. You don't have to do anything crazy. You can do blog comments too. So like you can take those 50 URLs and drop it in a blog commenting gig on here. That would probably be the way to go. Because you got 50 URLs you got to do backlinks to. So I would do that before I do the social bookmarks, to be honest with you, because you can go and get a blog commenting gig to those 50 URLs, and you want to pick a big one, like let's see, 1500 blog. Where's my Tiger guy?
I think I got somebody on SEO clerks to do them for the. I was trying to do the inbox blueprint
Okay.
review. I think I got like 10,000 of them.
There you
for
go.
$4
Perfect.
or
That's
something.
perfect. And have them spread it out over those 50 URLs.
Yes. And for different keywords.
Right.
Yeah.
Use the boy girl names technique.
How do you do that? So I can tell them. I thought
You just give them a list instead of keywords. You use names.
Use people's names.
Okay. So it doesn't really matter if I have keywords, just as long as the URLs are have a backlink.
Yeah, with blog comments, if you use keywords, it's kind of like suspicious because real people don't leave blog comments with keywords. They leave blog comments with their name.
Okay. All right. I have. Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying.
Does that make sense? And all you
Yes,
got to
it
do is
does.
you can come over here and you can Google like top 100 boy names. I have the list inside the members area. I'm pretty positive I do.
Yeah, I see now.
And the top 100 girl names, and then somebody in the group, I think Ken Kopelman put an awesome post in the group where he dropped way more boy girl names in there too. You might want to look for that post.
Okay.
It's in the group.
All right.
Shouldn't be hard to find. I think Ken Kopelman did that, right, Frank?
I think so.
Yeah, just like
if you use the search, the little magnifying glass, and drop in like names or whatever, you'll find
it's
it.
right here, right
Okay.
here, right? Names.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can find it really quick.
Yeah, I use that a lot.
Let's see, names.
Oh, that little search function. Once I figured out that was there, has saved me.
Oh yeah. There's just too much information on that site to scroll all the way through it.
Let me see if I can find it. There you are, Richard.
Yeah, you guys, you see Anthony's 99 plus? That's how many things he has to respond to.
Oh, my notifications. Yeah.
And that is the highest it goes.
Yeah. I don't. Where the heck is his video? Names. I know that.
I don't know.
I know that he did it. It's in here. Maybe it's not under names. Maybe it's under Anchor. Let's see. If you do that, if you do that, you should be good. Where like you're building to those embed backlinks. I don't think you're gonna need to do more than that. You should be pretty good after that. If not, just
And then that should get.
Go ahead.
So my other question is, so it's okay, like on my blogs, just to throw the URL in on WordPress and not have to say anything. Is that good enough for an embed at that point?
Yeah, you want to do the embed code, not the URL. You want to get the actual code, right?
What's that? Maybe that's where I'm screwing up. Maybe I misunderstand that part.
Sure. So like, I'm just gonna grab this video. It's not your video.
Yeah, that's mine.
This one's yours too?
That's
oh,
mine.
okay. Pittsburgh SEO?
Yeah.
Well, you're number one for that.
Yep.
There we go, man. All right, so right over here where it says share, and then embed.
Mm-hmm.
Grab that code and drop that in your blog.
Okay. Somehow I put the URL in, it's WordPress, and it just comes up as an embedded video.
Okay.
So the video comes up.
Okay.
So
It shows as an embedded video when you look at it, but it does not show up in Google's algorithm as an embedded video. It shows up as just like almost like a backlink. When it's embedded, that's telling Google, hey, this is really freaking important enough that we're giving it space on our blog.
Okay. All right, because I couldn't tell the difference. I didn't quite. I know what WordPress did to it. So looks like a video.
Yep.
Okay. Gotcha.
And you would do that like in your visual editor of WordPress. You have visual and text. Just make sure you go to the text part and drop the code in there.
Exactly.
You'll be
Okay.
good to go. But like, just keep working with us on this. Like, it's not that hard. You're like very close. You've already got the trust from YouTube, so now it's gonna kick it on over to Google. The reason it's not happening as fast for you is because it's a brand new channel, and so they're kind of sandboxing you right now to find out, what you're doing. So what you want to keep doing with that channel, first of all, the first thing you need to do is stop using 2 channels. You got to just start using 1. Okay?
All
That's
right.
numero uno. Pick whichever one you're going to go with, and then that's your like, if that, what channel are you going to use to get clients? That's your channel. Like, don't go and build more channels. Just use 1 channel and start dropping a lot of videos in there. Like, I'm looking over here, right, on Pittsburgh SEO, and I'm seeing
Yeah.
all these related keywords.
Actually, it has a bunch of them.
There's like Pittsburgh SEO Services, Pittsburgh SEO Company. You should do a video for each one of these, really short video, and just target the 1 keyword, right? Now
Okay.
I know that I teach using 1 video to get a lot of keywords. That works really good for me because my channel already has authority, and I got like hundreds of videos on that particular channel that I'm doing it with, right? You only got 2 videos on your channel that I saw, right? So this is a great way for you to
Okay.
add more videos and build authority to your channel, and you could just make a video about each one of these keywords. And these are all great
Yep.
ideas, and these are like 1-minute videos. They don't have to be long, and you're gonna start adding
Right.
authority in that channel, and you do a little bit like do an RSS, do a little bit of the steps like we teach you. You don't have to do all the steps. Just do like the RSS feed, do the embeds, do the retweets, do some of the channel commenting, and then you'll start to see like Google will be like, okay, this guy's adding content, this guy's adding value. Boom, all of your videos will start to all of a sudden start ranking.
Okay.
Okay, that's all you got to do is
All
just
right.
start building that channel. If this is what you're gonna do, which it looks like it is, makes sense for you to just blow that channel up and keep adding to it. Add content in there too. Don't just try to go make videos that get business. Like, teach. Have videos that teach. Like, talk about like how to do keyword research in a video. Talk about how
Right.
to optimize your meta tags in another video. Does that make sense?
Yes, it
Okay.
does.
Because then also, when you want your customers to go and see your channel, you want them to see you as an authority in SEO and that you're giving value too. You're not just asking for business.
Right.
And that you'll start to see magical things happen when you do that.
Okay.
Any other?
That explains a
Okay.
lot.
Any other questions?
Um, no, I think you answered them all.
Look at what happens too when we open this up, right? A lot of people use the keyword tool. I don't use the keyword tool. If you've seen my new updates, it's like the last thing that I do. Well, like, we typed in Pittsburgh SEO. That was a top level keyword. When we click Pittsburgh SEO Services, it's just going to drill down and give us more keywords. Pittsburgh SEO Company, small business. Pittsburgh SEO Jobs. I don't know what Pittsburgh SEO Kings is. If that's your competition,
That's an actual company, and they keep putting it there for some reason.
Because they are the authority in Google's eyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's go back over here and look, Pittsburgh SEO Company,
Well, number 10.
and so we get just more ideas. Pittsburgh Internet Marketing, SEO Jobs, Pittsburgh SEO Company, small business. Let's click that, see where that takes us. So you could like literally just start to make videos for all these related keywords and just dominate. So that was the end of that tail. So there's nothing there. So you could probably get 10 or 15 videos for all these keywords and just be everywhere for them. And then start coming up with valuable SEO content to position you as the authority.
Yep. Okay.
And then link all the stuff together too.
So how do you link it? So, like in that inbox blueprint review, I just listed all those videos I had at the end.
Yep, in the description
in
box.
the comments. In the description.
Yep.
Okay. That's all you need
Pretty
to do.
much, that's it, yeah.
Okay.
But keep it relative, right? Like, if you're linking to another video, make sure the other video is relative. Does that make sense? Like don't
Yes.
link to another video if it's about
I
how to
wouldn't-
save money
I
on
wouldn't do like
shopping, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't do a barber shop and a tire
Exactly,
place.
exactly.
Yeah. So
But
I got it.
this stuff is all related, like Pittsburgh SEO Company, Pittsburgh SEO Services, Pittsburgh Internet Marketing. Like these videos are all related, so you could say, okay, well go check out my video on Pittsburgh SEO Company, and then have a link to that.
Yep.
And and
Okay.
that'll and then you've got like this little group of stuff that's all relative.
Yes. Got it.
Cool.
All right. Thanks once
My
again.
pleasure. My pleasure.
And
Thanks everybody for
it
showing
just
up.
explains it.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you raising your hand and asking for help. It means a lot, man. And we're gonna get you ranking for this. This is such an easy keyword. We just need to kind of drill down on what you're doing. Um, Pick one of those two channels and run with it, and start dumping a ton of stuff in there. All right.
Okay.
And you can even take the videos of the channels that you're not going to use anymore and let them sit, but pull them down and put them back up, edited, and start using them again in your channel that you've decided
Great
to
idea.
dedicate.
It's a great idea.
Should I make links from the old channel to the
Sure,
new channel?
sure.
Because they got some juice to it
Sure.
anyway.
Absolutely.
All right.
Totally. All right.
Yep.
All right, Richard. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anthony. Thanks, Frank.
Not a problem, man.
All right, everyone. We're going to cut it there. We're 2 hours into the call. I'm going to start rendering this video when I hang up. And I am going to come back. We already had some folks start to drop some questions.
That's a good-looking guy
Yeah,
there.
isn't he? That Frank Schwartz cat?
That dude is awesome.
He's awesome. I'm really grateful for him. I'm really grateful for him. I know everyone else.
Wow.
Yeah, here we go. So folks have already started. Awesome. So here we go, right here. Great idea. Awesome. Love this. Gabriel, Michael, Melanie, starting to get some comments on here. I will come back to this, and I will answer them.
And I will be in there in probably an hour. My dog wants to go run.
Yep.
And then I'll go in there and start helping with some answers and
So
stuff.
awesome call. I hope I helped some people. I hope I helped answer some questions, and I look forward to keeping on helping you guys. And I think next week, I think we're gonna have a new contest since this one just ended, the speed ranking one. I'm gonna come up with a new contest. I'm gonna make it another big money contest, and it's gonna be based on client getting, and we're gonna be handing out some cash for people that get clients. So I'm excited about that. It's going to start. I'm going to start that one probably next week. I'm going to think about how we're going to do it. But super excited you all showed up, and I can't tell you how grateful I am. And I'm just excited about all the success people are starting to have, and there are new people coming in or seeing their success. And we're going to be one of the best speed ranking video groups out there. I'm telling you, like people are going to love what we're going to be doing here in the next 6 months.
Man, I'm telling you right now, I'm in some of those others, and what I see that, and I'm not disrespecting anybody, but what I have seen in here, and it's because I'm in it every day maybe, is the results.
Yes.
It's not just a 1, 2, 3. There are people posting results going, oh my God, I've blown my own mind.
Yep. It's awesome. I'm really, really happy.
So,
everyone have an awesome day. I will check you all later. Till next time. And
go to dinner,
I will,
man.
I will check you all later. Thank you very much for everyone for being here. Appreciate you. Bye.
Get
Get
lost.
Bye. Stop. Is that bad?